I will share about the Thorndike law of effects experiment, which is strongly related to the ideas of behavioralism. Thorndike has created an experiment called puzzle box, in which he placed a cat in the puzzle box. Okay, and you can get to know about this experiment from YouTube if you type in Thorndike's puzzle box experiment. So the cat was placed in that box with a food reward outside of the box. So, for example, the fish as a reward for the cat. So the cat was hungry and he needs to come out in order to get the fish. Although for the cats to learn how to get out from that box requires some incremental, okay, some learn and relearn or trial and error kind of processes. And at the end, the cat is managed to do that. So learning for the cat is not immediate. The hungry cat eventually able to learn that by pressing on the lever here, and he is able to come out from the box and able to access to the food. Okay. Over time, the cat learned how to get out the box. Okay, more and more quickly. Okay, every time Thorndike repeat the experiment for the cat. And the first time he put a cat in, the cat was able to figure out to press the lever and then to be able to get out from the box. More time was needed at the beginning, but after repeated many times, so the cat was able to press the lever in a more speedy way, and he is able to get out from the box quickly. So the cat is perceived that he learned about the process of pressing the lever and able to come out quickly to get the food. So this is Thorndike's puzzle box experiment using a cat. And Thorndike proposed the law of effects as an explanation about the learning aspect, that learning is the result of associations forming between environmental stimulus and response, SR, okay, stimulus and responses. And it is followed by satisfying the change of the environment that make us that the environment presents the stimulus and the people are able to learn according to the environment and they respond to the environment. So that processes can be called as a learning. And therefore, repeatedly in that similar situations, the learner are able to establish a kind of automatic, what Thorndike called it as reflexive behavior. So this is what we called it as law of effects. Okay, law of effects. And this can explain how learning happens. Okay, due to SR and due to the stimulus come from the environment, and therefore when the stimulus repeated many times and the learners are able to respond according to the required responses. So sometimes there are some required responses. So the learner, the person is able to learn. And for this law of effects, Thorndike says that learning is actually incremental based. It is not come in a sudden that you are able to learn a kind of skill set. So you need to pick up one by one, step by step, incrementally and with the basis of trial and error, and also able to make associations between the S and the R. So that association can form the solid ground for the learning. Association in learning is often very important and also frequently observed by us. For example, problem-solving strategies are associations associated with the connections between S stimulus, the problem itself, and the appropriate responses or maybe solution to that problem. Okay, for example, such as like the cat is able to observe the problem that he's hungry and he wanted to get the food, and he repeatedly try to press the lever or press whatever outside of the box, and he discovered that he's able to, when he pressed the lever, he's able to get the door open. When the moment he pressed more, so the door opened bigger or wider, so he is able to come out from the box. And when he is presented the same problem and again, so the cats do some trial and error, and he's able to learn from that processes. So do you have any other example in explaining about the association of learning? Okay, based on the theory by Thorndike, the law of effects. So thank you and see you in the next part of the lecture.